Hello everyone, this is Nikolai YouTube channel. My name is Gaziz Abishev, political commentator from Astana, Kazakhstan. Today we discuss ongoing summit of Turkic states, which is taking place here in Astana, and several interesting points we can discuss here. First of all, interesting that we have all leaders: President Tokayev of Kazakhstan, President Japarov of Kyrgyzstan, President Mirziyoyev of Uzbekistan, President Erdogan of Turkey, and Prime Minister Orban of Hungary, but from Turkmenistan, observing state of this organization, who came from the state, not the president himself, not Serdar Bermuhamedov, young president, but newly elected last year, but his father, previous president, who is now the head of the parliament. Actually, he represented Turkmenistan in New York in the meeting with President Joe Biden, where Biden met 5 leaders of Central Asia. So interesting question that probably we do understand that the transition of power was just a formal procedure and real power is still in the hands of Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov Arkadak, the great leader of Turkmenistan. Masks put down, and we do understand who is the daddy here, don't we? First thing to say, and let's discuss that actually our own media and our own the press service of our president actually informed us that there was a phone call between President Tokayev, President Erdogan last Sunday, but they informed us and they said that President Tokayev congratulated President Erdogan with 100 years of Turkish Republic, and President Erdogan offered his condolences to President Tokayev concerning the situation with the coal miners in Karaganda region. 46 people died, actually, we do understand. It was the day of national mourning. But what the press service of President Tokayev omitted is that but international media, especially Turkish media, reported that President Erdogan insisted that Turkic state organization should discuss situation in Gaza Strip, and probably we do understand that he insists that this organization altogether should condemn Israel and put some diplomatic pressure on official Jerusalem to stop bombing of Gaza Strip. But here, previous 2 weeks ago, President Tokayev condemned the terroristic attack against Israel that done by Hamas organization, and we also know that Azerbaijan, for example, has a special relationship with Israel because Israel actually supplied a ton of weapon to Azerbaijan that helped him to win over Armenia in the battle for Karabakh. And right now the big major Azerbaijani oil company Sokar works in Israel shores trying to find an oil and gas. So it's profitable for them, for Azerbaijanis. So I don't think that, and actually last week there was a vote in General Assembly of United Nations for the resolution that demands stop of violence, stop of fire, demands from Israel to stop the attack against Gaza Strip. And a lot of countries actually supported this resolution, this Arab resolution: China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Azerbaijan, of course. But Hungary actually rejected it and voted no, which means that Hungary strongly supports Israel. So, in this situation, what do we have? That associated member Hungary, Kazakhstan, and Azerbaijan, they they actually have a special relationship with Israel, and Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan actually also, they never strongly condemned Israel for what is happening in Gaza Strip. Turkey is the only partner of Palestine who wants to support Palestinians from the disproportionate use of force by IDF. So in this case, what do we see? What actually there was a debate, as I understand, and what our side, what Kazakhstan actually said about what happened. President Tokayev said that we feel for Palestinian people, and we are ready to give them charity for $1 million. Is it much? 1 million? I don't think so. It's more of a symbolic help from Kazakhstan to Palestine, because $1 million, we have an apartments, flats in Astana with the price $2.5 million. So $1 million for 2 million people, Gaza Strip, is like 50 cents per person. But still, it's decent amount, because we know that a lot of different countries actually now send some form of charity and support, humanitarian support to Palestine. So they would have enough food and water if the special corridors are open. If Israel allows to deliver this humanitarian help to the population of Gaza. But also President Tokayev said that Kazakhstan Republic strongly condemns the violence and terroristic acts as a tool of solving international diplomatic problems. He said that today the victims of this conflict are the civil population of Gaza Strip, especially children and elderly. He didn't say that they are the victims of Israel. He actually said, he stressed that they are the victims of the conflict, which means that which means if he wanted to say that they are the victims of Israel, as President Erdogan already said and keep saying, he would do that. But he said that they're the victims of conflict, which means that Kazakhstan doesn't think that Israel is an aggressor here. This means that Kazakhstan has a different position. That Kazakhstan thinks that everything started with a terrorist attack of Hamas on Israel October the 7th. So that's the reason of this countermeasures of this retaliation operation of Israel. And Kazakhstan Republic actually understands the geopolitical strategy of Israel, which aims to absolutely destroy Hamas. And Kazakhstan understands that what Israel is doing there in Gaza Strip. But also Kazakhstan feels for the civil population of Gaza Strip and ready to give them some money. So basically it means what is lying between the lines. Basically it means that Kazakhstan actually recognizes the right of Israel to fight against terroristic group Hamas by all means, and he doesn't want to be in a conflict, in diplomatic conflict with Israel. That's what it means, and it's clearly so. And also President again said that UN Security Council should be reformed, and the countries from so-called global South must be represented in the Security Council. What does he mean when he says global South and others? I think that he means that India, Brazil, Germany, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan as a nuclear power should be a permanent members of Security Council, and other council like Israel, Egypt, Australia, Japan, and others must be okay. I'm not sure that it's possible to change stuff here, so okay, yes, it's fine. Is it fine now? I'm not sure that it's possible. Okay, let's discuss this further away. I changed my mic here. So, whether veto power should be eliminated or permanent members should be eliminated, or there should be more permanent members, or should be the rule of filibuster rule that you always have to have some 66 or 51 or 67% to reach the goal. That's the situation that we should have here. So we'll see. We'll see. I know that Kazakhstan said that global youth should be represented in Security Council, and also President Tokayev said that Germany, for example, should have a permanent seat in Security Council. Security Council must be, should be reformed in the future, and we'll see how it will work. Okay, if you have some questions, please ask them. Next week, I always put the link for this stream to our community, and you can, I collect questions. You can ask questions 2 days before our stream is starting. So. Okay, so we discussed that's all. Well, I don't really believe we have to understand that Turkic state organization is not the paramount organization for any state that is in it. For example, Kazakhstan not just a member of Turkic state organization. It's also the member of CSTO, member of Eurasian Union. Kazakhstan has the strong relationship with China, with European Union, and others. And of course, for example, if we consider the international strategy of Turkey, it's pan-Islamism, it's neo-Osmanism, and it's also North Atlantism and pan-Turkism. So Turkey has the very complex strategy with several hands, and Turkic, the Great Turan, the Pan-Turkism is not the only way Turkey wants to improve and develop its own international policy. And also, we also should act this way. We shouldn't put all eggs in one, in one jar. And we shouldn't think that Turkic state organization is the only bloc that can support us and help us to improve our position in the world. And for others, it's the same. So it's one additional organization that is alternative to the others. And if something happens in Eurasian direction, in China direction, European direction, there's always Turkic state organization, and there's always a help from them. So it's an additional guarantor of our independence and territorial integrity. Such a complex international policy always works for everyone. For example, Great Britain. Britain has the connection with NATO, with AUKUS, United States, Australia, United Kingdom, and with British Commonwealth. And there are dozens of countries in it, including African and Asian countries, former colonies of UK. So several projects is good. Okay, guys, it was the short analysis of Turkic State Organization Summit in Astana, November the 3rd. We'll discuss another topics next time. Please put your questions and we'll discuss it. Subscribe to our channel, press the like button, and